What's up, guys? I'm out here riding today with my friends Dylan and Brandon. Let's go say hi. We are just out enjoying a very lovely Labor Day ride. And this weather is absolutely immaculate. The older I get, the more and more I'm convinced I'm an absolute vampire. Even on cloudy days like this, I'm seriously like, it's so bright. It's so bright. Maybe my eye, I don't know, I should go get my eyes checked because I'm super sensitive. Before you come after me in the comments, I forgot my gloves. I hate riding without gloves, and I forgot mine today, so very uncomfortable. It's so weird how just like thin leather gloves can really give you all the difference in the dexterity of how you control your controls, and it really affects me. Not in a bad way, it's just like I'm not used to it. You know, like if you drive a manual transmission car, when you get in your car with high heels on, I do, I don't know about you guys. If I get in my car with heels on and then I still got to do the shift and clutch and all that stuff, and it's different. You got to kind of relearn. Man, I'm wearing this mesh jacket that I got for my trip to Florida, and it's just ever so slightly too big and it pinches my neck. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick introduction to my friends that I'm riding with today. We got Brandon in the lead. He's on a new Street Bob, Harley Davidson Street Bob, and then Dylan's on, I don't know what year it is, but it's a Triumph Speed Triple. And just gonna go cruise some of the nice back roads of Ohio. What the hell? Testing out top speed, I guess. Anyway, I'm sure you can't hear anything I'm saying, so I'm going to go ahead and turn you back on once we get to the road that we're going to ride down. I don't know what it is about September. Just like I don't know. I don't know if a lot of you guys in states that don't get winter really understand it, but fall, autumn is actually my favorite time of the year. And over the past couple years, we've had some really short, basically non-existent autumns. And so the fact that I can feel the weather cooling off, the humidity's dropping, and honestly, it's been spectacular riding weather. I can feel myself already like dreading winter. This is a really pretty road. If you guys are interested, this is Route 60 north of Zanesville. I've never been on this road before, but it's like actually gorgeous. And I'm glad I'm with these group of guys because they are relaxed riders. But yeah, I woke up this morning and it was absolutely spectacular outside. Low humidity, gorgeous weather, and I was just in a funk, man. I wanted to go ride, but then at the same time I was like, I know there's stuff I need to do around the house, and just in a funk. So after about 25 minutes of actually riding, I can feel myself already. I'm just like, oh, finally. I feel like I got it out of my system now. Like I could go home and finally do the things that I need to do today, but for now I'm just going to enjoy this nice road. There's definitely rain on the radar, and I have a feeling we're going to ride right into it, but it's Ohio, you guys. The rain changes its mind every 30 minutes. Man, the weather this past week has been perfect weather to go camping. But of course, currently right now, I know when you guys aren't watching it, but currently right now, it is Labor Day. So Labor Day weekend and campgrounds, non-existent basically. I was actually just on this road a couple weeks ago when Amanda came to visit, YouTube channel As the Magpie Flies. She came to visit, and we took Route 60 all the way south to West Virginia. So I'm on the northern half of this road, which is so funny because I'd never ridden Route 60 before, and now within a couple weeks of each other, I'm going north and south. Got to try to get as much riding in as I can. According to the Farmer's Almanac, we are in for a rough winter. I'll believe it when I see it. But the thing I'm most excited about for this winter is I'm still working from home, which has been, I I love it, you guys. I never thought I would be that person that would like working from home. I've always loved the idea of like going into an office and working and then coming home and being home. But now that I work from home, I'm like, I can't go back, man. My couch is so comfy. I'm so much more productive. The downside of working from home is you really do just work nonstop. And that has been the downside, definitely. I'm probably putting in like 60, 65 hours a week working when it was normally just 40. But it's all good. The fact that I can sit on my couch and crack open a beer at 5:30 and still answer emails, I'm all right with that. But so I'm pretty sure that I get to work from home for the remainder of 2020, which is absolutely wonderful. And I think I've mentioned it before. I drive a Civic, like a Civic SI, and I've never owned an automatic transmission car. I've always owned manual transmissions. So I've never really had too much of an issue in the wintertime because I'm very aware of physics. So when I'm in my car, I like that I can engine brake when I'm driving on snow or slippery surfaces instead of hitting the actual brakes and breaking traction. But obviously nothing's going to stop you on ice. But a couple winters ago and one time last year, my Civic just could not take the snow, and it was horrible. I had to turn around. I was on my way to work and I had to turn around and go home because I just couldn't make it. So I am definitely doing some research on getting a manual transmission 4x4 vehicle. And if you know anything about off-road vehicles, I've mentioned this in a few other videos, manual transmissions are nearly impossible to come by. I really love the look of the Toyota 4Runners. I love those cars, man. But they only come in automatic. And I get it. For the things that Toyota is targeting, you know, like the off-road terrain vehicle stuff, it really is, I think, better to have an automatic transmission. Or just the soccer moms that are picking up groceries, you know, they want an automatic transmission. But me, I'm just not ready to give up using my hands to drive. I'm not ready. I'm in my 30s. I've been driving manual transmission cars since I was 17 years old, and I'm just not ready to give it up. So if you look at any of the 4x4 vehicles that are available in manual transmissions or all-wheel drive, the all-wheel drive is a big one too, and primarily all you can get in all-wheel drive is a Subaru. And I've had my fair share of history with Subaru, not personally, but I've never known a Subaru to not blow up. So I'm not into that. I would like a bigger vehicle, crossover or SUV type of vehicle. Not really into a truck, although I really love the Toyota Tacomas. Like, I can definitely see myself in like a TRD Tacoma. Manual, obviously. But then, I don't know. I don't see myself as a truck person. So, long story short, the vehicle that I really have my eyes on in 2021 is the brand new Ford Bronco, which is so crazy because I've only ever owned one Ford in my life, and that was my very first car. I had a 5-speed Ford Probe, and I love that car, man. She was just full of problems, but she was a good little car. But yeah, looking at the 2021 Ford Bronco, I'm definitely loving the 4-door edition. I thought for sure I was going to stick with the 2-door because it's just like, she's hot girl, man. She looks good. But the 4-door, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what's up. I can see myself doing some camping in that thing. So that's definitely what I got my eyes on. I'm done with that Civic. Man, I really wish you guys were with me riding right now because this is absolutely beautiful. The low humidity and the overcast sky is like, mwah! Good on you, Ohio. Thank you. You're being so good. And this mesh jacket's absolutely killing it. I was going to wear my leather jacket today, but when we started riding, we were in direct sunlight, and I was like, oh, again, I'm a vampire. Holy, did not think that guy was going to stay in his lane. Uh-oh, I gotta pee. That iced coffee's coming back to haunt me. I don't know if I've ever, damn, that's a really cool maybe it wasn't abandoned. I thought it was abandoned. Wow, I'm having a real squirrel moment here. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story about when I almost pulled a Dumb and Dumber on my motorcycle the very first year I had it. So the very first year I got my Dyna, was 2018, and that was also the first year I went to Babes Ride Out East Coast. She did not look the way I'll actually pop up a picture here. This is what my bike looked like when I rode to Babes Ride Out. She had the stock seat on it, stock bars, and that seat killed me. It was after that trip I realized that I needed to upgrade my seat, and that's when I got my Saddleman step up. But that stock seat was so awful. And as I was riding home from that event, so Babes Ride Out East Coast is in Narrowsburg, New York, so I was riding from New York back to Ohio, and it was raining, it was cold, it was raining, and I was miserable. And there was one point when my butt hurt so bad, I hated the seat so bad, and I had to pee so bad, and I was already soaking wet. I was like, I'm just gonna piss my pants, basically. I'm just gonna go, and it's gonna make me warm. I don't like this seat anyway. Leave a comment if you've actually done that, because I was just full of logic that day, and I didn't see any issues with that logic, so I was really about to pee my pants. But I didn't. I ended up needing gas, so I stopped and pulled over, got gas, and used an actual toilet. Man, these are fun little roads. But yeah, so that wasn't even a very funny story because it didn't actually happen, but that was the time I almost pulled a Dumb and Dumber on my motorcycle. And if you don't know which scene I'm referencing, it's this.
Just go, man. Oh. That sure is warm.
Man, here in a couple weeks, we should come back down this road and look at all these trees when they're changing colors. They are already changing colors. No. If we actually get an autumn this year, it's going to be amazing. I have some very special guests coming to stay with me in the autumn months of Ohio, and I just can't wait to take them to do Ohio things in the autumn. We have lots of pumpkin patches, great breweries, cornfields, all that exciting stuff. I call it the basic bitch Ohio things, but it's so fun. I think the route we're taking is gonna be a little over an hour and a half or 2 hours round trip, and I can feel the temperature dropping, so I'm getting a little nervous that I'm gonna run into some rain, especially since I'm in my mesh jacket. So what do you think about the new Ford Bronco? I've just been like daydreaming of this, like a vehicle that can handle pretty much all terrain and have fun with too, you know, like the idea of doing overlanding camping and stuff sounds so fun to me. I mentioned a couple videos ago, the only time I go camping at all is when I'm on the motorcycle, because that's what I think is fun, is when you pack all of life's luxuries on two wheels. But I like the idea of overland camping as well. Oh no, I think it's raining. Maybe that was just a bug. Yes, adventure riders. Hi guys. I love seeing adventure bikes. Oh, that reminds me, there was an adventure rider I passed on the highway earlier today that I saw like literally right at the last second, and you waved at me and I didn't wave back. I'm so sorry. I feel so guilty when I miss a wave. I feel so guilty. Does anyone else feel that way? I feel so guilty. I'm like, oh no, you think I'm that asshole Harley rider that refuses to wave at anything other than a Harley. I wave at bicyclists. I really do. I really do. I'm just happy to be out. Happy to see other people being happy to be out. Is that a dog? It's just a doggy. Good boy. Just having the best time. Well, it definitely looks like we're going to get rained on, so I'm probably just going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for coming on the ride with me. I'm really scared that I'm going to get rained on again, and my GoPro's going to get ruined because of the mic adapter, so let's hope that doesn't happen, because I just cannot afford to buy another brand new GoPro. Thanks for watching. It was fun hanging out, fun riding on a new road. If you guys are new here, my name is Jess, and I make motorcycle-related content of all kinds. It'd be super cool if you could hit that little subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified when I post new videos. If you don't feel like getting notifications, I post every single Wednesday and Sunday. Easy peasy. So, until the next video, I hope you guys are good, and I'll see you later. Well, I got home just in time. The tornado sirens are going off. Listen.